Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? Mason, you noticed. You noticed. How are we doing, everybody? How's your weekend going? Let me make sure music's playing. Abu, voice is good now. The weekend was good. What's up, Chad? What's up, Miss K? Maritime Spaces, Plum Trader, Trader 007, Zen. How we doing? Raba, how's everybody's weekend going? I've changed some mic settings, so you guys will have to let me know how everything sounds now. Applied some filters, so everything should be good. All right, guys, if you could smash that thumbs up button for me on your way in. We are doing a 50K Pro Lucid test account giveaway tonight as well, so stick around if you'd like your opportunity to win. It was cool and stormy, then sunny this afternoon. Sounds robotic? Really? Thunderstorm weekend there. Seems to be inspired by a storm in your account last week, Bob. Oh no. Yeah, last week was kind of tough. OPEX week is always tough. It sounds smooth. All right, Zen. Yeah, so everything should, like, levels should be good. The noise gate should be good. There should be compression on the mic now. Everything should be perfect. Everything should be spot on. I did a lot of fine tuning of the mic over the weekend. Guys, this week, by the way, this week, I'm kind of anticipating trying a little different strategy than what I'm used to. By the way, Friday we did if you look in the upper right, let me direct your attention to the upper right. This is that same 25K. We are officially over the buffer up here. So, this week is hopefully payout week. I think I'm going to get a little more buffer on 1 micro and then jump up to 2 micros. Why did your yo-yo-yo? Why did your yo-yo-yo? Why did your yo-yo-yo translate to oh my? It sounds good. Okay, good. I'm glad. That makes me happy. Pull port 1 micro. Go. Yo. Yeah, Miss Rain, you're hoping for a payout this week too? Yeah, this week should be payout week on this account. You guys will notice some things that are different. Left-hand side of my screen is going to be, this is prior week volume profile on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, for some reason, it's not showing up. On the right-hand side should be delta as we progress throughout the night. As delta profile starts building, you'll start to see, a profile building over on the right-hand side. Then on my micro charts, you can kind of see where delta is on that. You got the volume bars down at the bottom now. I no longer, because of these are big trades that are placed directly from the DOM. So this shows the amount when any big trade is placed. Anything over 50, there will be a circle that pops up on my charts. So it's more order flow based chart setup as opposed to levels. My levels are mainly going to come. I still have them, by the way, in case anybody ever asked for them. In case anybody asks for them, I can click them on. They are there. I will still adjust them. I will still post them in the mornings on the trading plan for those of you that have access. But for the purposes of the stream, I kind of want to ignore this. So I'm going to leave them off for now. And this is, Teflon, is this what you're talking about? So this is the volume from the micro contract. Yes. This is the delta from the micro contract. Yes. But this is going to be, this strategy is going to be more based around volume profile and order flow than it's going to be around my levels. So tonight, what I'm kind of looking for, and it kind of already happened. Well, not quite yet. I'm going to be looking for sweeps outside of the prior day value area. And then reclaims back inside with longs targeting point of control and then value area highs. So I could, Teflon, I could do that, I think. Let's see. This is delta. I'm not quite sure. There we go. They should roughly be in line, and obviously you want to use NQ data, so you're doing it the right way. No, Chad, I'm not going to use nanos. Because in order, like micros, I'm fine with. Nanos, the commissions are so high. They're so high. I don't really see a reason to do it on props. I could understand on a personal maybe, but I don't really see much of a benefit on prop trading. So kind of what I'm going to be looking for is a sweep down below this value area low from the prior week. And then see on the retest if buyers step in, if we end up with aggressive buyers stepping in down here and defending that value area low. Or if sellers are aggressive enough to push down and then have aggression on the retest to keep price below that value area low. So that's going to be my main strategy this week. So probably a little less trading than normal, you know, probably a little less trades placed throughout the week, but I'm going to try to be patient with it because ideally what I want to do is get one more good trade with one micro in and then scale up to 2 at some point over the next day or 2. So that's the plan, guys. We'll see how it plays out. Also, I'm going to be taking the overnight session trading and the prior day's volume profile. If price opens up inside of that volume profile throughout this week for the New York session, I'm going to be anticipating a range play. So I'll be playing mean reversion trades back towards point of control. If price opens up either above or below, I'll be looking for the pullback to those value area highs, value area lows, or possibly even the POC for a trend continuation play. That's going to be how I develop my bias throughout the week. So if we are above the value area high from the prior day, I'm going to have a bullish bias. And if we are below value area low, I'm going to be anticipating a bearish bias for that day. And I will only be taking shorts if price opens up below value area low from the prior day, and I will only be taking longs if price opens up above value area high. This is kind of how I used to trade prior to going through all like the level up indicators and mainly focusing on higher time frame supply and demand zones. So we're going to try something a little bit different this week and see how it works. But pretty easy strategy to follow. It'll also allow me on the trading plan to really pick a much better level. I noticed the last 2 days on my trading plan, I haven't even been close. So something is, I need to tweak something in my pre-market analysis. Like Friday, there was no shot. Friday never even came within 100 points of my key level. So Friday was kind of a tough, it wasn't tough trading day. I mean, I still made money, but I was left behind for the whole morning pretty much. Hey, what's up, Casper? But yeah, Chad, as far as nanos are concerned, if you actually break down the math, in order to even equal one micro, you'd have to place 10 nanos, right? Yeah, Big Teflon. That's kind of why I'm changing it up. That's kind of why I'm changing it up. Because I know that at least, you know, as far as these days, you can look at the step profile, right? Ideally, when you're trading volume profile, what you want to do is take the prior 3 days and see what kind of structure we're forming. If you look at the last 2 days, though, they're both inside days, even though we had this move. But this rejection up here was actually not last week's, but the prior week's value area low was right here, which is why we slammed down so hard. So right now, the volume profile is telling the story as well as order flow, more so than like higher time frame supply demand levels. Like, so I'm trying to get away from using those lower time frame levels that I have on my charts and try to focus on just 3 levels throughout the day, and then that's it. So narrow the field of vision. Hey, what's up, Joyce? How are you? Hey, what's up, KWK? How are you? All right. So we now also have, if you look on the right-hand side on the 15-minute chart, we now have percent lines for the day. The 1, the 3. So these are your percent daily moves, is what those are. Down on the bottom is a 4-hour chart with candle range theory signals on the top and bottom. Obviously, there's going to be false signals that fire on it. So you kind of got to know what you're looking for on the candle range theory, but the higher time frame stuff generally plays out, right? So yeah, a little bit different setup this week, guys. A little bit different. Obviously, new mic settings, new mic filters. How'd you guys trade on Friday? Let me know. Friday was a little bit interesting. Friday was a little bit interesting. It being kind of an inside day. Price kind of just, I don't know. After you got that more, you know, the surge on the overnight. Teflon, your volume profile automatically marks out LVNs. Are you on TradingView or something? Do you have a custom volume profile? I mean, I can look at them and see them, right? Low volume node, low volume node, low volume node. I don't really need anything. Oh, you made one. Okay. Got you. Got you. Casper, you really got 1001 on Thursday night. You gotta scale down to micros, Casper. I'm telling you, brother. you gotta give micros a shot. You gotta quit going 150Ks full like 3 minis. You gotta knock that off. Yeah, the numbers you're putting up. Reminds me of our old days, Casper. Reminds me of our old days. Dude, I'm trading 10 in M&Q for 75 points. I really want this value area low. This is really what I want, is down here, down in this area, so that we can get some sort of directional bias. I'll be watching the 5-minute opening range as well for the possible, you know, close wick below and reclaim for a long entry from here too, but I would prefer the sweep down to those value area lows from the last 2 days. Just trying to make the best of the time you have. Kyle. making a Spice Girls reference. Yeah, I'm not interested in anything in this area. Right? Like there's nothing here that's saying, "Hey, let's get in on something." Absolutely nothing to me. I don't want to shrink this down a little bit. There we go. That looks better. Welcome everybody. Like I said though, later on in the stream we will be doing a 50k Lucid test giveaway. Sorry for anybody that's viewing on Kick. I didn't have the multi-stream chat up this entire time once again. So, I apologize. It's been a weekend. There's nothing that I'm interested in this area. Like this is a lot of chop in this little range here. So I want nothing to do with price where it's at. We kind of need a test of the, you know, a low or high from Friday. I mean, I guess if you like VWAP rejections, now would be the time, but I could easily see a lot of this getting retraced back up into like 365, 370, somewhere around there. Did anybody YOLO short the open? Tell me, did anybody YOLO short the open? Oh, by the way, guys, I am back on the 5-minute chart too. I think I'm going to get away from the 1-minute chart. As far as the daily's looking, we're kind of pinned between the daily 20 and the daily 52. Sid, do they offer tick or range? So it doesn't look like range charts. You keep wondering about the YOLO open, short, long. Hey, Roman, it's been a little while. How are you? But these are the different types of charts that they have, or the different types of data presentation that they have. Yeah, Roman, it's been a little bit. How are you? Guys, to the downside, if we end up being bearish this week, we do have this imbalance still down below 28, like right around 28.8. That would be eventual downside target for early on this week if the initial move is to the downside. If initial move is to the top side, just below 29.8 is the start of another imbalance to the top side on the daily. So those are going to be your two areas depending upon which way we develop through the overnight and early this week. Hey, what's up, Mahmoud? How are you? Oh, Maritimes. There's nothing wrong with not trading Globex. Like I said, prior to me streaming during Globex, I never traded Globex. I never traded it. I would always let it develop. And then I would use those levels that set up from the overnight as kind of my guide for the regular trading hour session. All right, because generally if you get a good size move, not all the time, but a high enough percentage of the days, if you open up outside of the prior day's value area, you'll often get a retracement in the early part of regular trading hours, and then the direction will decide from there. So that's kind of what I'm reverting back to with my trading this week to see if there's any difference. My goodness, are we in for another one of these Sunday opens where we just don't do anything? Man, guys. All right, let's change up the music a little bit. Miss Rain, I used to journal all my trades. I don't do it so much anymore. Like my first 2 years, I used to journal every single trade that I take. I don't really take it much anymore. I don't do that much journaling. You're $250 away from going live on Lucid on a 50K, Roman. Nice. GG's. GG's in the chat for Roman. Oh, Roman, you want to take a bigger balance with you over to your live account? Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, just be careful because, like, if they catch on to that, they'll probably push you live anyway. All right, well, I guess we're just going to chill here in the 330 to 340 area for a little bit. This is not my favorite, where you get the one move and then dead price action for a little while. Not my favorite. I mean, even looking at the 4 hour, guys, there's really not kind of in that no man's land. I guess you have this swing. A lot of 4 hour wicks at the bottom of this range too. All in this area. Although I guess if we roll over from here, the move down really back to, I would say at least, you know, 28.3 on the higher time frames looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Hey, what's up, Chicken Trader? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find a better track. Like, I'm trying to find a better playlist than what we've had recently. I can hear the music right now. It sounds like some sort of hip-hop track. I don't know what we're listening to. See what East Coast hip-hop is all about. Mason, we might need to look for a new music provider. I'm getting kind of burned out on Epidemic Sound. They have a lot on there, but nothing that really like hits for live streams. I would have to spend hours going through these tracks to form a good playlist. Mr. Keith, can you just sing us a song about day trading? I mean, we could probably make one AI. Chicken Trader, I'm not sure just yet. We really won't know until we break these value area lows. We really won't know until price is holding below this. Because if you look at how the profiles are set up right now, this is Thursday's volume profile, which is kind of that B shape, which is the bearish move. But Friday's being a P shaped indicates that there's buyers present right now. So, oh no, Casper, not a song about me. Not a song about me. Too many people are doing that. Too many of the traders have done that already. That's played out. That has played out. So no more trickery. Yeah, I mean, you ideally want to take I can see, honestly, a move back up here. Not that we get all the way to Friday's high, right? But I can see a move back up to at least, you know, 29,450 to 500. One more time before we would get that rollover. I just would prefer it to wick below these lows before we got that move. You know, especially with last week being so much downside pressure. But like I said, on the daily we have, you know, we're kind of pinned. You can see what's happening. Like, here's the daily 20, here's the daily 50. We're kind of just in between those two. So maybe we have to bounce back up to the 50 one more time, right around the area I was talking about. Nah, Big Teflon, the deviation bands, let me show you why. The deviation bands do nothing. I'll be honest with you. I've watched it for years and years and years. They do nothing. They do absolutely nothing. Okay, there's one standard deviation. There's two standard deviation. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's no value here for me. None. It's no different than putting an EMA on your chart, right? Like, yeah, it's going to bounce sometimes, right? Like, this looks like a good trend continuation bid, but they really do nothing. Look, I mean, look at how far this is poked outside the second, poked outside the second, poked outside the second. There's too much back and forth. If it works for some people, it works for some people. I'm not knocking anybody who uses them, but I've never seen any value there myself, having them on there. I understand having VWAP on there because that's a highly respected level, right? But the standard deviations, I don't know. They just get disrespected too much. Too much price outside. I just don't see a lot happening around them. Yeah, Teflon, like I said, if you're finding success with them, have at it. The less I have on my charts, the better. The less indicators I have on my charts, the better I trade. That is the one thing I learned early on, is when I'm looking at way too much stuff, it's just confusing. I've said it a million times. Like, if you've got 10 different things on your chart that you're looking at to execute a trade, you're going to have 6 of them telling you one thing and 4 of them telling you another. So you get handcuffed by all the information. Actually, let me leave VWAP on, but let me turn these standard deviations off. Shoot, I should have applied the changes. I'm a moron. Just kind of slow grinding back up into VWAP, guys. There's really nothing to do, in my opinion. I feel like if you're trading in here, you're kind of forcing a trade. Or at least I would feel like I was forcing a trade. Man, volume is just non-existent tonight, guys, so far. Maybe we're waiting for the Asia markets to open up. Are you guys in a trade right now? Is anybody actually in a trade right now? Yeah, Zen, I mean, I anticipate the move back up, but it's kind of like a coin flip. And with the low volume, you're going to get that jumpy, 10, 15 points in price. PW is losing in a short right now. I don't even know he was live on Sunday nights. That guy streams a lot. That guy streams a lot these days. All the big streamers are now streaming during Globex, man. They caught on. They caught on. They couldn't let me have my fun. 30 contracts? Wait, what? Man, I don't even know. Why? I mean, the guy claims he makes what, $1 million a month in affiliates? Something like that. It's just like, man. $30. Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't. That's exactly. He does. I mean, he cares for his ego, right? But it's not the money. He cares for his ego. Like, yeah, every trader who's live wants to hit winners all the time. Like, of course you do. Right? You don't want to sit there and take bad losses. But for him, his bad losses just generate more revenue, right? Like, more people tune in, more people are engaged with his chat, more people dog him in his chat, so the engagement's up there. So it's a win-win for him. It doesn't even matter. Different game. Entirely different game. Man, guys, there is just no good. Let's go rock and roll. Let's liven it up. I can hear the music. It's sleepy. It's extremely sleepy. Let's go hard rock. All right, here's that movie we're looking for. If we can get a pullback to VWAP now and hold VWAP, I would be interested in the long targeting that 5-minute opening range high. Oh, nice, Chad. Yeah, GG's to everybody who got long down there at the lows. Down 26K now. All right. Jeez, man. Oh my goodness, guys. Holy rips. No pullback. Nothing. Just... Chicken Trader, I would actually be looking for that 5-minute opening range high myself at this point. Obviously trailing appropriately. But I would be targeting this. You just flipping positions. Long, short, long, short. Yeah, Chicken Trader, definitely need a pullback at this point. Because the best risk, like your best stop would be all the way back below VWAP. I mean, you're going to risk 50 points to make 30. And that's a negative RR. Some people trade like that, though. Some people trade with a negative RR. Yeah, Ms. Rain. I mean, once you realize that it only takes one, like it only takes one good trade every day, and that's all it takes, it's worth it to be patient and not be stressed, right? You can vouch it returns negative P&L. Oh, thanks, Chicken Trader. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, some people are really good, you know, clicking lots of buttons. Trading high frequency, I'm not. I've tried it. I fail miserably. Miserably. If I take any more than 5 trades throughout a day, I know I'm struggling, and I probably shouldn't be trading anymore. I still have those days. Don't get me wrong. There's still days where I click lots of buttons, but I'm also going, when I'm doing that, I'm going break even immediately. Immediately. It's almost like it's the same trade, but I've taken a stop out and I still like the trade. He's got cars in the background. Wait, what? Oh my goodness, guys. He's probably got like well over 1,000 viewers too.
They counted you out, but you're still here. One more breath, one more round.
What kind of cars does he have in the back? Is it like a Lambo? Is it a Lambo? Does he have a Lambo in the background? Oh, jeez, guys. You know what the answer is, guys? And I know it's easier said than done for some of you. Don't watch. Unsubscribe. Don't watch, don't thumbs up, don't subscribe. Definitely don't use code. As someone who high frequency trades, you have to build a tolerance, like lifting mental weights, and you have to buy. Yeah, Demonte, I know. I just can't stay locked in for that long of extended period of time anymore. Not on charts. There's other activities in life that I can do for longer extended periods of time. You know, like I can play basketball for a long period of time. I can go on a run for a long period of time. Stuff that involves, you know, movement and activity, like exercise. But sitting at a desk and staying locked in on charts, I don't have that. Chicken Trader, we tried to do New York. Just people didn't show up. Although Honestly, the same amount of people were showing up during New York that are showing up during Globex now too. People just want to see. That's what people want to see, Chicken Trader. That's what succeeds during the day, right? It's all about flexing payouts, flexing daily payouts, flexing payouts, flex. Yeah, Chicken Trader. Like when we streamed during New York session, we would get like 30 people in the stream. Yeah, Chicken Trader. We would get like 30 people during the stream. It's because the space is so crowded. Your content gets buried. We've talked about this a number of times. With all the big streamers going, what YouTube does is they push all those big streamers and the really high engagement live streams. My stream falls on like page 6, which no one's scrolling to find. You know how when you type in like live futures trading, it gives you recommended streams? So the way the game is set up, it's designed to favor those guys. The way the game is set up, as far as the streaming space is concerned. So you've got your your trades by mats. You've got your max options trading. You've got your rips. You've got, then you got all the props that are streaming during that time that have thousands of viewers on their streams. It's just such a crowded space. And because of the way I trade, if I was to do what they do, maybe we would get the viewers. Like if I was just, even if I was losing, right? But yeah, in order for people to find me, they've got to get through all that. Then they've got to get through that next tier. That's like Nutty Bar and Alpine. And then they'll find me down below all that. 45 contracts? Please tell me that's on like 5 different accounts. 10 different accounts. That's crazy. That's insane. All right, we're going to watch what happens at this 5-minute opening range high. See if we can get price up into here, like into this area. And then we might start looking for some shorts. You were searching for Pokemon grifters when you found me. Rotundia. Pokemon grifters. Oh, jeez. I mean, guys, this is what we're looking at. We want price outside of this. Oh, shoot. That's why. Forgot I mean, the eventual move to the top side, if buyers are in control on this move, what I'm going to wait for is I'm going to wait for this 5-minute opening range high. I'm going to wait for the break outside it. If price can hold above this 5-minute opening range high at any point, I'm probably going to get long targeting this high volume node here on the prior week at 550s. The overall trend Well, last week was to the downside. So we're going to say right now it's bearish. It's looking bearish. If you go to the daily, you can kind of see what's happening. But it also could be setting up a flag off this daily 20 SMA. And this could just be the pullback for the push to all-time highs. We barely swept this swing low on the daily and have bounced and reclaimed inside it. I can see buyers defending this and pushing price towards all-time highs again. So we're kind of in that no man's land right now. We're kind of pinned between that daily 50, that daily 20. We have imbalances on both sides. These are your two immediate points of interest, depending upon which way we break tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Adam? Chicken Trader, it's just a price imbalance. So it's an area where price moved quickly through, where that price was not able to trade back through. I guess ICT traders would call it, if I extended it over here, they would call it a fair value gap. A daily fair value gap is what they would call it. Right? Same thing here. It's an imbalance, though. That's what it is. Yeah, it's just a price imbalance. Generally, they line up with low volume nodes on a profile. If you were to throw a volume profile up, these line up with a low volume node. That's what they are. They're a low volume node. They're an area of price where there was low volume, so price moved freely through it. Damn it, it's FVG. Jeez. But yeah, if you come to a chart, say this is the 5-minute chart, right? Let me show you. What do you know? Low volume. In comparison to everything else, low volume. I don't know what else how else to describe it, right? It's a low volume node. Just call it what it is. Right, price moves based on volume, guys. Not on a candle that prints. Candle's just a representation of price. It's a visual representation of price. Spilling the biggest trading secret. Bull won't continue until Tokyo opens. We'll see, banker. We're awfully close to that 5-minute opening range high. I think we could get this sweep. Not that I could say it's going to continue, right? After we get that sweep, we probably do pull back. We could even pull back until Tokyo and then move up towards that high. Chicken Trader, you don't understand volume profile? Well, here's a quick lesson on volume profile. So this is the volume conducted throughout the session. This is prior day's volume profile right now. Ignore this. This is just delta profile on the right. So ideally, let me get rid of some of this stuff so you can see it a little bit better. Let's turn off VWAP. Let's turn off this, just so we're not totally distracted. Okay, so it's considered a distribution, right? This is value area high. This is value area low. The space in between value area high and value area low is 70% of the volume traded for the day. Now, obviously, price traded outside of that area, but this is 70%. So consider this like a distribution. If you've ever taken like a statistics class, right? If you've ever taken a statistics class, this is, you know, a distribution is what this is. So this is a distribution of volume throughout the trading session, right? Point of control is the point at the price at which volume traded highest on that, the most amount of volume was traded on that session. So that's what this is dictating. And what the high volume nodes represent is where buyers and sellers were battling the most. In other words, the most amount of trades were taken in that place. In other words, you anticipate a lot of chop in this area when price revisits this area. And the low volume nodes are where price moved freely through. In other words, there wasn't a lot of volume conducted. There wasn't a lot of trades. One side was winning the battle. In a brief summary, that's kind of what it represents. So you kind of can anticipate what will happen when price comes back through or is traveling through those areas on the way back. Abdu, no, I've never traded with funded seat. But it gives you a good representation, right? It gives you a good representation of what will happen. So this is Friday's volume profile, right? This is Thursday's volume profile. Generally, when you get... It can give you a good indication and develop a bias for the day as well. So when you get, like you get like this, right? This is a P-shaped profile, meaning the buyers are in control. This is a B-shaped volume profile, meaning the sellers are in control. But then you have the D-shape, which is your standard, which is range day, pretty much, right? If you get one of these on your prior day, what you're looking for is mean reversion plays, where price will break out, and then if price reclaims back inside value area high on the distribution, you would look to short back to either the point of control or value area low. But it can give you a lot of good clues. Really easy to understand, really simple. And then when you add order flow on top of it, where you can see like an aggressive, say, seller was not able to push price to new lows, you can anticipate longs. Same thing with the buyers. Aggressive buyers are getting absorbed by a passive seller here. Short entry is probably the play. For the volume, Drago, it depends on which trading platform you're on. Chicken Trader, on Quant Tower, you'll need a volume analysis license, or well, you'll need a volume analysis license. You're on TradingView, Drago. So on TradingView, I want to say it's a sessions volume profile is what you'll go to. On Tradeovate, I'm not sure what it is. On TradingView, I believe it's called Sessions Volume Profile. On Quant Tower, it's called the Step Volume Profile that I just set to prior day. Oh, you need... Oh, that's right, Teflon. They don't have tick value, do they, on TradingView? So TradingView doesn't have like real order flow, does it? Chicken Trader, you can probably mess around with the settings. You can probably mess around with the settings. You can get that thing visually however you want it to be. And Brown, there is tick value on TradingView. Like they have real bid ask. Hey, what's up, Naya? So you can see we're coming right up into Friday's point of control. That's why there's going to be some choppy action around here. What I'd like to see is the sweep above that 5-minute opening range high and see if price can close on a candle back below that 5-minute opening range high. And then I would probably look to short targeting VWAP. Yeah, Drago. So like if I zoom in, right, you can see how much volume was conducted at each price. All right, like there's more information there. You just really have to zoom in order to see it. I don't need all that specific information. Really, all I care about is where the low volume nodes are, where's point of control, and where's value area high and where's value area low. Like don't get too overwhelmed with all the information that's there. But welcome everybody. We are going to do a 50K Lucid test giveaway a little bit later in the stream, so stick around if you'd like to be in the marbles race and have your chance to win a 50K Lucid test account. Oh, and Brian, you have to... Oh, okay. So you can't configure it. You can have it plotted on your charts. What do they give you? They give you 2 indicators for free on TradingView. Is that what it is before you have to purchase? Or before you have to upgrade? But some of them aren't free community indicators. I don't know how it works on TradingView. Liking the music. Everybody likes the rock music all of a sudden. 1 second, guys. Oh, guys, football season starts in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to watch the Lions again. Miss K, you're a Patriots fan? They should be good. They should be good. They were good last year. My team never wins. my team never wins. I mean, they win regular season games. They don't win the Super Bowl. You have that on me, Miss K, for sure. Me no understand no footy. Yeah, oh that's right, Miss K. You were what? Lake Orion? Is that am I remembering that right? Yeah. Yeah, Miss K, we were pretty much neighbors. I mean, I went to Rochester Adams High School. We were neighbors. You were a 5-minute ride. I don't watch any sports, don't understand any chicken trader. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with not liking sports. I played football, basketball, baseball all growing up, so. Bobby, no, I don't trade with Top Step. Used to. I don't trade with them anymore, though. Or at least not currently. Miss K. You're making me blush, Miss K. That's funny. Yeah, shoot. I mean, we played Lake Orion in every sport. They were in our conference. They were somewhat rivals. Talking about Aussie footy. They are wild. Yeah, man, rugby, that's a tough sport. Tackling's the contact's a little bit different. It's rough. No pads, right? Although I do see some guys nowadays wearing the head protection. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a helmet. It's not a fiberglass helmet, but yeah, you're limited on where you can like hit. Is that correct? Like you have to hit like right here. You can't go legs or obviously head. You can't go anywhere. It has to be like chest to waist, right? Yeah, Tate, it's pretty lame right now. I'm a little upset that we didn't get that sweep because then we could get that mean reversion play before the Asia Open. I'm not a huge fan of coming right back to this spot. Like, this is opening price. All we did was make one jab down and a retrace right back to opening price. No idea how that works either. Yeah, I want to say in rugby you're limited on where you can have contact, like where you can like hit guys. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exact rules. It confuses me. Lacrosse confuses me too. The rules on lacrosse. I want to say it's the mixture of like soccer and hockey, but you can go way behind the goal. I don't understand it. I don't understand any of it. Yeah, Zen, I think it's kind of like that, but I don't know. The rules are strange. It would take me I would have to watch a few games to get the hang of it. No, Zen, I think when you tackle guys, I'm pretty sure you can only hit them from like the waist. I never see anybody going low in rugby. Like, I never see anybody tackling around, like, the knees or anything like that. Oh, Leary, yeah. Low volume is very, very hard to trade because you get the random spikes in price where they're trying to find the orders to match. It's very difficult. Like we had a seller here. We had a big seller come in, but it's not really a lot of contracts. This is like around 50 contracts that went off there right at the opening price. Yeah, I mean, they're tough dudes. Rugby players, they're tough dudes. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, I went to the same high school as Madonna. Obviously younger than Madonna, but but yeah, I went to the same high school as Madonna. Rotund, I'm live. Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah, honestly, that wasn't really like, believe it or not, that wasn't really talked about at our school. It wasn't really like anything that we like talked about a lot. There was no like Madonna plaques anywhere or anything like that. Honestly, a lot of the kids that I went to school with were like, they were sons and daughters of like the auto industry bigwigs, because obviously the big three car makers are all their headquarters are right there. You know, Ford, Chrysler, GM, all their world headquarters were right there. I don't know if they're all still there or not, but they were all right there in that area. So a lot of the kids that I went to school with were, you know, sons and daughters of the executives for the big three. All right, are we finally going to get that spike? Yeah, Zen. I mean, it was strange. It was strange going to high school there. A lot of you know, when you pull up to your high school and it's a lot of really expensive cars the kids are driving to school. It's it's and you're not. you're just not. Rugby is not a poor child game. All right, let's see if buyers can push price up to that 5-minute opening. If you guys want a cheap scalp, I honestly think now that we're back above opening price, this is a pretty easy 10-point trade. You know, maybe pull back to 93. Oh, come on. Either go run it or pull back. Like, what are we doing? What is price doing right now? You got positive delta. You don't know why anyone would play a sport where there's a non-zero chance you get your neck broken? Teflon. I don't know. There was one time on the football field where I felt like there was a few times, guys. Few times I woke up to sniffing salts. Yeah, nothing levels. I think we run this 5-minute opening range high. I mean, you can see Delta's green up through here. There's really no reason to not. Yeah, Zen. Yeah, Zen. But that was before it was like, before they took it as seriously as they do nowadays. All right, there's the run of 5-minute opening range high. Now we can get somewhat a sense on direction. Target 510, added 5. Oh, so you're 15 micros long right now, Casper? Or you got long, you took profits and got long again? When you were 7, you tried your friend's big brother's skateboard and fell on your head, ended up in the emergency room. Oh, Zen, yeah. Skateboarding is... I've seen ankles snapped. I've seen some bad things on the skateboard. No, Nims. I don't support all marbles equally. No, I don't, Nims. There is one marble in particular that is at the bottom of the food chain as far as my support levels are concerned. One marble in particular. All right, if this 5-minute closes back inside that 5-minute opening range, I might try the short back targeting VWAP. Conversely, now we're going to be watching this 5-minute opening range high for the possible break and retest long entry. More, you bought one rapid into day account? Nice. Go get those daily payouts. I'm not supporting all shorts equally. No, Nims. I mean, I kind of explained why I'm not looking short just yet. I think we're going to need some retracement. Friday's volume profile with the P shape up towards the top is saying that we have some buying pressure here. So any short position, until we're hanging out below these value area lows, I think I'm going to be scalping on the short side and looking for longs back up into... Probably this point of control. What is that? 29,550. And then prior week value area high is 29,683. So those are going to be my two levels to the top side. 550 and 685. And then I would start leaning towards looking for the big short down. If it's going to be a move down. We'll kind of have to watch this area up in here. I know, Nims, we do have NVIDIA earnings this week. That's kind of scary. Oh, yeah, Nims, of course. I anticipate that. I think we see those lows. I think we see these lows. I don't know about 28.3. I mean, you're talking all the way down here. I don't know about that. Could. I don't know about that. Oh, you're saying Wednesday evening. So is NVIDIA earnings at the closing bell on Wednesday, Nims? When have you been wrong, though? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Well, guys, there's your signal to long only this week. There's your signal to long only. Oh, nice pumps. Nice pumps. See what happens above this swing high. See if we can get the pullback into that 5-minute opening range high for a possible long attempt, I think. Hey, what's up, J-Love? No, you have not missed the marbles race. You're all good, brother. Everybody's still good. We have not done the marbles race yet. Guys, the only thing that scares me about this kind of a big move, right, is it's done on fairly low volume. So just be careful. Like, volume is decreasing, but price is pumping. Generally, that means it's exhaustion. Jam, we're looking at MNQ, ticker symbol MNQ. This is the 5-minute. This is the 15-minute NQ chart. This is the 4-hour NQ chart. Wow. I did not see this kind of breakout happening prior to the Asia sessions. I would really like price to pull back in to this 5-minute opening range high. Could safely put your stop, you know, below 390, below this seller that popped up. And then target this, but it's looking like we might just rocket ship right to that area prior to the Asia sessions opening up. I'm always scared to do the giveaway too early in the stream, guys. Because as soon as we do the giveaway, like 40 people check out. All of a sudden, we have like 20 viewers in the stream. As soon as we do the giveaway. Never fails. Every time. It has... Yeah, Zen, it's always because I'll do it, right? And then you'll see the numbers go up to like 100 concurrent viewers, 120, 130. And then immediately after the race is done, literally it'll drop to like 30 people in the stream. Because everybody wants to go watch other streamers lose 40,000, apparently. FZT. Who's FZT, Zen? Man, you guys know streamers that I've never heard of. Deuces, you bet they don't stick around after sex either. Low Zone Trader, a British guy. I've never heard of him. All right, volume is picked up on this 5-minute candle. So we probably see continuation up into this area. The question is, are sellers going to try to keep that buyer from Friday underwater? Or is price going to continue higher? Broccoli head? Who's broccoli head? You calling me broccoli head? Oh my goodness. Nice pumps, guys. A little disappointing that we didn't get that push to value area low. A little disappointed in that. So now we're going to be watching that 5-minute opening range high, value area high from Friday for a possible entry. Why does my face look different today, Zen? What do you mean? What do you mean? What, my face looks the same. Yeah, Zen, you're the first one to say something about the shave. Yeah. Yes, I know. I don't shave often. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Go ahead, chat. Go ahead, chat. Go ahead. Manly baby face. Here we go. Yeah, as in that's why I don't shave, because I don't all of a sudden you look 10 years younger. You know. Man, that's not what I wanted to see at all. I want to see a pullback. Like, the consolidation here below the 5-minute opening range high to the boost up, I think we have to be patient and wait for this pullback. I can't FOMO into an entry because I don't want to risk all the way back down here, which is virtually what you would have to risk. I mean, and for what, like 20 points? More crude is dropping. Oh yeah, crude is dumping. Gap down too. Man, look at the rip on gold that happened over the last 2 days. My goodness. Really, from the 4,400 level, this move up has been crazy. 46.71 now. What was that, on the 19th of August? So gold has pumped 270 plus points. Man. All right, guys, we still got about really 10 minutes before anything exciting really is going to happen, I think. I'm fairly certain that we're either going to get a pullback or price is going to consolidate here below 450 leading into the Asia markets. So what I'm going to be looking for when at 745 is hopefully this pullback with buyers defending above, anywhere above this seller. And then I will look, actually, I prefer above this zone. So this 5-minute opening range high would probably be my entry. And then I would put the stop probably below 390, maybe below 380. So something like that. With the stop like that. And then my take profit would be this high. I just don't know if we're going to even get a pullback, though. Like, that's the problem. If price breaks up through this area with no pullback, guys, I'm probably going to take this trade off and we'll have to reevaluate. This is not a bad, if price holds here too, now that price is above Friday's value area high, that's not a bad silent edge, highly manipulative market currently. We'll have to watch this zone too for a possible entry. Current session point of control is sitting there. Looks like. Yeah, I mean, on this entry, guys, this one will be one of those where I do go break even relatively quickly if we can't get back above, you know, these mid 420s. A little nervous about the Asia market opening up and dumping like it usually does, though. I am nervous about that on any long attempt. But I do like price getting back above these big sellers from Friday. Saying you're obsessed with the daily step volume profile now. Yeah, it's a nice feature, right? To have that on there. All right, you can go back and look. It can give you your daily bias if you want a daily bias. Yes, and I mean it only makes sense, right? Volume is what moves the market, not the way a candle prints or anything like that. A candle is just a representation of what price did over a given period of time. Right? So the more you learn about volume analysis and order flow, the better you're going to be for trading anything. Right? It's all fine and dandy to know about, you know, opening ranges and initial balances, but you have to, what's going to give you your edge on it with any strategy is being able to read what's happening at those specific levels, right? That's where your edge is going to come in. And how do you do that? You learn how to read volume. You learn how to read order flow. You learn how to read where exhaustion is happening, where absorption is happening. Right? You got to know where the active participants, where the big players in the market are conducting business. Like, that's where your edge is going to come in. Are you going to be right every time still? No, you're not. Like, the market just does crazy things sometimes. But you'll be right enough of the time to come out on top. And that is where you're going to have a serious edge. All right, Drago, get some rest. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in right now. We got over 80 people in the stream currently. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, we are going to do a 50K Lucid account giveaway here in a little bit, so stick around if you'd like your opportunity to win. Better chances on my channel than anywhere else. We got the Japanese markets opening up here shortly. I'm sure you're back from vacation. Your marbles rested. Okay. All right, guys. Friday's value area high is sitting right there at 425-ish. It's going to be one spot to watch, pretty much right where price is right now, right where current point of control is too. Rotund. Jeez, man. Jeez. Man, guys, the music's banging tonight. Maybe we just need to go rock from here on out. Maybe we just need to go rock. Cut it out with the lo-fi stuff. The White Stripes are from... Yeah, the White Stripes are from Detroit. That's right. Detroit has a pretty good rock scene. Okay, this is a little too close for comfort. Little too close for comfort here. I might reevaluate and might wait for a read rather than going limit order. In fact, I think I might pull this order. I don't exactly like price sliding that easily through value area high. We'll leave it on. See if we can even get a small bounce. I'm going to go break even relatively quick if we do get that. Oh, Silent Edge been shorting from 443. Nice. Yeah, we'll see, Zen. We'll see. Okay. Buyers look like they're going to defend. Or at least try to. Wow. All right. I didn't even get the entry. All right, I'm going to leave that right where it is. I kind of like what I'm seeing there. I think even if sellers do push to that 410 level, I'm pretty sure buyers are going to defend. Might not even get the fill. What a tease. What a tease. Absolute tease. Well, that's that. Just front ran me by a few points. 8 points to be exact. Oh well, right idea. Just price didn't get back to where I want. Didn't get back to that 5-minute opening range high. All right, we still have Tokyo Open coming up here in about 12 minutes, guys. So just be on alert. This might just be the buyers trying to get every last bit of price out of this first surge on the evening. Sunday opens are kind of tough for me because I don't really have much to go on but what happened on last Thursday and Friday. And with it being OPEX, that becomes even shakier. And then being both inside profile days, you know, being pretty much trapped within the value area high and value area low from Thursday, that makes things a little more difficult. Mitchell, how do I get these? These are a custom indicator, Mitchell. If you're on Discord and you DM me, I can send you the file. but they're not specifically like in Quant Tower. They have something called power trades in Quant Tower. It's a little bit different where it highlights a candle where it happened. But yeah, it's just like any other trading platform, big trades. Wow, what a pump. How dare you, Naz? You front run me by 8 points on the entry and then would have been what, guys? A 70-point trade? Single trades, Teflon. Single trades. Real bid ask from the Dom. Come on. That's a little frustrating. I guess you really just had to trust that value area high. So this was the entry. $4.25. I mean, I guess you could have taken the bull flag breakout, would have given you that same entry. But man, what a pump. You took the 425s then? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I would be watching Thursday's value area high on any pullback. I mean, that's pretty much going to bring you right back to break even on the runner, but as long as you got some profit in there, that's a solid trade already. Like if you had 2 contracts on. Datic, the entry was going to be long. I had a limit order resting here at the 5-minute opening range high on this pullback, but it front ran off of Friday's value area high. Was where the bounce came. So if the move front ran me a little bit. You got Thursday's value area high on any pullback here at 440 that I think is going to have to defend. Oh, music has gone out, guys. I don't know what this is. Arena Rock? What do you think? This is going to be like Jock Jams? You sure hope so. You can't hear the music at all right now, but you hear my voice? Well, I mean, when I start talking, the music should fade a little bit. But when I'm not talking, it should be loud and clear. Right here, J Love. Friday, Thursday. Do you see it? These are session profiles from the previous days. I don't know, guys. I think it's long and strong. Buyers were able to get back above all these sellers from Friday. I think it might be long and strong. Oh, you were looking at a fixed range, J-Love? And not the session? Okay. Got you. Yeah, like in the morning, J-Love, just to give you a heads up, what I'll do is I'll map out the overnight trading. And I'll do a fixed range for that. I'll do a custom profile for the overnight session. Just so I have it throughout the day. Which is very valuable, especially if we open up outside of prior sessions value area. It'll give you some targets if you do get that retracement to test the prior sessions value area. So it's not bad to have fixed ranges on at all. But yeah, ideally what I'll do is, you know, like prior day's session. Say tomorrow morning, say this was Asia session, the overnight tonight, right? If price goes into New York session, and this will probably give you a clue as to how I'm picking key levels off my supply and demand. If price opens up above the overnight session value area or the prior day value area, right? Like say price opens up here tomorrow morning, right? I'll look for, that's when you'll have that mean reversion play to probably test that value area high at least. Not to say that it's going to hold, but you should almost always get this test at some point early in the New York session. And that's generally where I'll put that key level. Does that make sense? If I have a level around there that looks like really strong supply demand, that's where I'll put that pullback level to. Vice versa on the short side. Say price opens up just before New York session or New York session opens up a low prior day value area. I'll be looking for that reversion back to the value area low at a minimum. Does that make sense? Yeah, J-Love, learn as much as you can about volume profile and just find one. I wouldn't say deviate too much with you know, probably the 20 different strats that are out there, all based around volume profile. Learn about that. Learn about exhaustion and absorption and what to look for when price is at those levels specifically, and then execute. You know, it's, you're not going to win every trade. No strategy is going to be 100% hit rate, but as long as you're, you know, around that 70%, 65% mark, the risk to reward on those trades is usually no less than 3 to 1. So you can take a few losses in a row, and then one trade's going to make it all back and then some. All right, we got about 90 people watching right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Unfortunately, we missed out on this long. It missed my limit order. Otherwise, we would still be long right now. Top of the hour. Okay, Arena Rock ain't it, apparently. Arena Rock is not it. Let's see if we got anything else. Grunge? What do we got in grunge? All right. Thursday's value area high sitting here 440. Let's see if we're going to start that stair step pattern, or if price is going to drop below that and possibly test that 5-minute opening range high. Maybe they'll give me this entry, guys. A 15-minute orb fixed volume profile strat. Is it giving you an entry every day, J-Love, or is it just like one every few days? Right now, we're only looking for longs, guys. After Friday and the initial open here with the sweep down and reclaim, we're only looking for long entries currently. You got a P-shaped profile on Friday, so we are only looking for longs right now. All right, so it looks like Thursday's value area high held now too. Chicken Trader, ideally I would want this. Ideally I would want this 5-minute opening range high retest. I'm just not sure that we get that, to be fair. Buyers are pretty in control. Although the Asia session Delta profile is starting to fill out a little bit. You see how much volume is put in here and very little reward, though? Like, that's what scares me about, we might not get the pullback. Like, you have a lot of sell orders coming through down here at these, towards these lows. But if you remember right, that's Thursday's value area high that's getting defended right now. So you have sellers present just they're not they're not making much headway. I'm going to go ahead and still put that order there. I'm going to put that order back here at this 5-minute opening range high. See if we can get a bounce from there. My stop, I think I'm going to put right where we had it last time. Oh, no, I didn't want to move the whole order. Go right at 410. And put my stop just below 380. And honestly, I think at this point I would target, not sure that we get there, but I would target prior day high. Oh, don't, not again. Not again, guys. Don't you dare turn around again. Come on. Come on. Right here. And then we'll see if buyers defend above these big sellers from Friday. Is this the first time I've listened to music while trading, Mason? I mean, I've listened to music before while trading. Nice, Casper. GG's. Did any of you guys take advantage of the Top Step 3K challenge? Or whatever it was. It's already closed. It was limited availability. But did any of you take advantage of that? I don't know. I don't know, Zen. You really can't hear the music? No. No, neither did I. I didn't sign up for the 3K challenge. It was limited availability. Yeah, I don't know why you can't. Can everybody else hear the music? Miss K, you can't hear the music? You can't? You can tell the difference in the mic, though? Can you hear the music now? Music is lower than normal. How about now? I don't want to turn it up too loud. You know, I don't want to blast y'all's eardrums out. Oh, man. Nasdaq's going to do it again. Literally defending that value area high from Friday like a champ. Like an absolute champ. Guys, I'm honestly thinking about getting long from here and putting my stop below that value area high. Chicken trader. Hey, what's up, Unified? I'm feeling much better. I have my voice. So I can't complain. Yeah, Thursday was a struggle. At the end of the stream, guys, I literally felt like I was having to try so hard to produce any kind of volume. I don't know what happened. Brief bout of laryngitis? I don't know. No idea. No, J-Love, volume areas don't lie. They don't lie. It's what moves the market, right? That's what I've told people that all along. Like, you want to learn anything, like, learn about volume analysis, learn about order flow. All right, that's gonna give you your edge. And then if you choose to use ICT concepts or whatever for your entry models, fine, so be it, right? Like, if that's the pattern that you recognize and that's where you want to be executing from, fine, so be it. But learn how to read the order flow and the volume around those areas. That's what's going to give you your edge. All right? I don't care what you trade or what you're looking at or how you choose to trade. But what's going to make the biggest difference in your trading is when you learn how to do those things. It's going to tell you whether you should be taking a trade or whether you should. Oh, okay. We got a big seller. Got a big seller. Can he make headway? Can he push price down? Yeah, J-Love. That's the added benefit about knowing those things, is you can actually predict that because you know about the volume profile, right? They're waiting for the candle to print. That's the difference. Is you can tell in advance where that's a possibility, where that could happen, where an imbalance could form. Whereas they have to wait for candles to print. So you know well in advance. Oh, come on. Is this seller going to get absorbed? You hear the grungy rock now big time, Zen? Yeah, so if you get a D-shaped profile, nothing levels, it should be that should tell you range, right? So yeah, you would be looking for mean reversions off the value area highs, value area lows in that instance. Right, not to say that's going to happen, right? But that's the highest probability. All right, this seller's getting absorbed right now, guys. I don't think I'm going to get the entry that I want. Pretty sure this is gone again. Buyers are definitely defending. At least right now they are. Yeah, that's usually what D-shape means. So P-shape is bullish. B-shape is bearish. And the D-shape is like equal distribution, pretty much. Right? Mean reversion plays are going to be your highest probability plays. So fade value area highs where you would be selling at a premium, and buy value area lows where you would be buying at a discount. Definitely, you still haven't figured out how to use a delta profile. There's not, all I'm looking at here, all right, the sellers are picking up. All I'm looking at here right, is I'm looking to see that these are matching, right? In other words, if I see price aggressively moving down and delta is picking up red, the sellers are controlling this move. Conversely, if you have price not making new lows and you're still seeing red, that's what you would call that delta divergence, right? Delta making new lows, delta sellers trying to push price down, but price unable to go any lower. Nice push. Well, I'm glad I pulled that order. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that big of a dump. Let's see what we got here. We're back below those big sellers from Friday now, guys. So just be careful on any longs. Chad, it could act as support. Could act as support right here. So possible bounce area in through here. It's going to be kind of hard to take that without any kind of confirmation, like a big buyer stepping in there. After that big of a move down, with this seller winning that battle. You ideally would want to see some sign of absorption or exhaustion down at the end of a big move like this. And I'm just not seeing any interest in the buyers right now. Yeah, unified. So it's it's where either, you know, buyers are aggressively stepping in and Delta is not making, like price is making new highs, but Delta's not following. You would look for a short. Vice versa. Right? Price is making new lows, but Delta is not. You know, a lot of people will put the wave, the Delta, you know, little oscillator thing down at the bottom so that they can tell. And it'll be Delta candles. Wow, what a sell-off. Yo. All right, so now are we going to go target those Are we going to go target that value area low now? We're going to go target these? I'm going to need a move back towards 400 though. I can't. Yeah, I know nothing levels. I just didn't want to put you on blast. I didn't want to put you on blast. I knew who you were. Unified, I don't need them anymore. I have what I was grabbing from them here at this point. They're still here. I still have DOM surface, if that's what you're looking for. And this will give you like where interest is on the DOM, like where you have big orders resting. But that's really all I would use it for now, is just where are the big resting orders. Right now it's down at 200. Which that 200 has been there for weeks, guys. This been there for weeks. Yeah, it is. This is a big move. Dang, I already missed my trade though. Can't believe this pullback did not grab me. Surely we just saw the high for the night. Don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, look, guys, we're sitting right at the previous close. We're sitting right at it. So this could just be a pullback for another move up. Not that I think that's going to happen. I would assume that we sweep out the 5-minute opening range low at this point. I ideally, honestly, would like a move back up towards 400 and the rejection from there. Maybe VWAP, maybe a VWAP short. You know, something like this. And then we could put our stop just above that 5-minute opening range high. Probably go like 420 just to give it a little bit more breathing room. And then we would be targeting this. Something like that. This market. The market's, it's been wild, hasn't it, guys? It's been wild. It's been crazy. Mucci short 702 down to a runner. Nice. On MES. Oh, yeah, that's a great entry. It's a great entry. Man, it's not gonna give me any entry. Everything's just happening too quickly. Not giving the right kind of pullbacks. Now you got a 3-bar setup possibly on this 5-minute. If this breaks this low, look for the continuation flush below 350, probably down to that 5-minute opening range low. Oh, nice, Moochie. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Getting left behind. Moochie, on a runner, I would just trail on this 3-bar at this point. If you're short, do you have a 3-bar on MES right now? Yeah, I would just trail on the 3-bar. And just go, I would probably go below this wick on this candle close. You still have sellers. You know, there's big sellers present. So I would probably just target that sweep of this low. So what is this? 76.81. Oh, thanks, Mason. Yeah, guys, smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. That's a little iffy. You ideally want this closed below this wick low. Does anyone know if there was news? I don't know. I don't have a news feed up. Rotund, you know what I said. Don't you be putting words in my mouth. Show close under. Trust me, I'm in long. I mean, let's see here. Value area low from Friday on NQ is just below 300. So that makes a lot of sense. Value area low from Thursday and value area low from prior week is sitting there as well. right at that same spot. Value area low from Thursday is at 267. I have a feeling we probably run those lows. Moochie. So prior week, value area low is sitting at 76.80-ish, 76, 79, 75. And then a Friday value area low is sitting at 76.83. Thursday is sitting at 76.79. So virtually the prior week. But Friday was an inside day on the profile. Yeah, Ms. K, hit that thumbs up, guys. Smash that thumbs up for me if you could. We got almost 100 people in the stream right now. In fact, while we're waiting for either the retracement of a little bit of this sell-off or for it to just to run these lows, why don't we go ahead and do that giveaway, huh? It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern now. Mason, if you could, go ahead and open up those registrations for the marbles race. And as soon as those registration opens up, guys, exclamation point marbles in the chat in order to enter into the marbles race. You'll have 4 minutes to get those entries in. Once that window is closed, there will be no more entries allowed into the marbles race. So hurry up and type in exclamation point marbles on the YouTube stream, on the YouTube chat, and we'll do this marbles race and get somebody, one lucky winner, that 50K Lucid Pro account, I think it is. 50K Pro? Is that what it was, Mason? Yes, 50K Pro. All right, while you guys are doing that, give me 1 second. Still got a couple minutes to get those entries in, guys. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it. 50K Lucid Pro on the line. Where's Nims at? Is Nims here? I'm rooting for everybody but Nims. Papa needs a new combine. Like, no shot it doesn't run that 5-minute opening range low, right? No chance. No chance. All right, guys, less than a minute left. Exclamation point marbles in the YouTube live stream chat. We'll enter you into the marbles race. 50K Lucid Pro on the line. Wow, over 100 entries this time. Over 100 entries. We'll see how many stick around after the marbles race. that'll be the tell. We'll see how many people stick around after the marbles race. We do have over 100 viewers right now too, so thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good trading night. I've tried to get long a couple times. Now we're looking for the short entry, just shy of 400. We'll see what happens. Should probably just extend this all the way to that value area high, just in case. It's only a few more points. All right, guys, entries are now closed. We're going to give Mason a minute to get everything all set up on his end, and we're going to run this marbles race for you. Get that lucky winner their account. Oh, wow. We go from like 115 watching to 81 now. Yeah, I know, Ms. Rain. I know. Every time. And we stopped putting it on the thumbnails. We stopped putting it on the thumbnails and stopped putting it in the title and everything, too. Yeah, I got you. I got you, KWWK. I got you. All right, guys. Looks like Mason's ready. So give me a second here. I will get this marbles race up and running. All right. I will see you on the other side. All right, everybody, good luck. Good luck, Mason. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop those marbles, guys. Spam those ones in the chat in order to make your marble go faster. Well, at least it looks a lot more smooth this time. Not as much pixelation. Oh, goodness. All right, Marzen out to the early lead with iTrade Futures. Oh, what happened? iTrade Futures now has the lead with Marzen. And oh, my goodness, I can't keep up. The commentary is not good. Wow, Bob and Big Tef. Oh, Bobby Lee with the big leap. Bobby Lee with the, with the jump into first place. Chris in second, Bob in third right now. All right, Bob now has the lead with Bobby Lee in second. Oh, Bobby Lee gets hung up. Bob and Chris gets hung up. Oh, can Bob get down there first? Oh, gosh, who's it going to be, guys? Big Teflon coming out of there with the lead now. Oh, no, Chris. Teflon putting a gap on the rest of the field with George in second, McTodd in third, Tick Shock in fourth. Crunk Trades in fifth. Hey, I'm in the top 10. I'm in the top 10, guys. Oh, that didn't... Big Teflon's got quite a gap on the rest of the field right now, guys. It's going to take it... He's just going to have to avert disaster at this point. Quite a big lead. Here comes George. Here comes George. Oh, Big Teflon got slowed up. He's getting slowed up. Can anybody catch up? Oh, no. Everybody else is getting... punished. Oh, here comes Bob. Here comes Bob. Oh, Big Teflon's got quite a big gap, but Bob's putting on the rocket pack right now. He must be spamming those ones. Oh, Big Teflon. Can he land it? Can he land it? Stay on the no! Yeet! All right, Bob with the lead now with a gap on the rest of the field. Who's it going to be? Oh, McTighe gets yeeted. Oh, no! Who's it going to be? Futures Flow. Futures Flow. It's going to be Futures Flow with the win. Oh, my goodness, guys. Oh, the end of these tracks is just punishing. It's so demoralizing if you're in the lead at the end of these courses, because it's just like, you know, something bad is going to happen. Something bad is going to happen to that late leader. Congratulations, Futures Flow. Mock Dash Level Up after the race is finished. We'll be communicating with you via the YouTube chat, get you all verified. Congratulations. Yeah, Teflon, that was rough. That was a rough punt too. That one was tough. That was tough to watch even. Oh, Mason, are you dead last? Are you dead last? Oh, it's brutal. Yeah, I had a top 10 finish, guys. yeah, Futures Flow, that was brutal. That one hurts. that one was brutal. Congratulations, though. Amazing. Wow, lots of people in the race this time, though. Good to see the numbers up there again. Even though half of them are gone at this point, it was good to see the numbers up there. Lots of marbles in the race this time. But congratulations, guys. Like I said, Futures Flow, Mock Dash Level Up will communicate with you via the YouTube chat, so just look out for him. We'll get you that account. Congratulations. Guys, I will see you back on the charts. All right. Price is still just hanging out, guys. So, we're still just kind of waiting for that VWAP retracement at this point. Unfortunately, like, I don't even know if we're going to get that. It hasn't been giving me that kind of setup. I definitely am a little concerned that we didn't sweep that 5-minute opening range low, but I'm going to give this trade a chance anyway. Okay, Futures Flow won the race. Futures Flow won the race. Guys, as far as prop discounts are concerned, there's still a lot of them are still doing the big ones. Take Profit Traders 50% off on their accounts right now. That's a really good deal if you're looking for some daily payout accounts. I think Tradeify is 40% off on theirs for 5 purchases, and then it goes back to 30%. That'll run for probably the entire month on Tradeify. Lucid right now, I believe, is 40% off for 5 purchases too. Or maybe it's the Rapid accounts on Lucid. I can't remember. It's been a week and a half since I looked at all these. But we should have some new promos going on at the beginning of September. So next week sometime. They normally run monthly. Also, if you're new here, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, guys, we've dropped all the way down to in the 50s on the viewers right now. Every time we run the marbles race, man. Every single time. I'm just going to hold off till the very end of streams from here on out. Like, it's just... It's unbelievable. Yeah, thanks, guys. No, I appreciate all you guys who tune in. I know who sticks around. I know who the real ones are. I know who the real ones are. Big Teflon, it's so hard because you don't know who they are. They don't really chat anything except for their entries. And when those entries are happening, it's flying around too much. Hey, Moochie. Cheers. But yeah, oh, of course, Miss Rain, the show goes on. Of course, the show goes on. Besides, I'm here for you guys anyway, right? Hey, cheers, Moochie. I appreciate it. No, every time we run a giveaway, it's just bot central. Bot central or people that are just in for the giveaway and then they leave. Which I anticipate. Honestly, when we had the thumbnails for the giveaways, guys, and we had it in the title, the amount of bots that we would get was absurd. I'm sure there's people out there that have bots in every single trading stream possible, because what they can do is just raid every live stream or stream, and then if they win some, they can turn around and sell them for cheaper than what the cost of the evaluation is, and make a profit on it, you know? Yeah, it's every stream. It's every stream. Like, this space is just... And the thing that stinks is it kills your channel. Like, especially small channels like mine, it kills it. Because that viewer retention rate and that viewer engagement, like, YouTube sees those analytics and just punishes your channel for it, you know? So and then if those people win the account, it's like a double whammy, you know? I would much rather you guys win the account. Primo, you haven't noticed till now? Yeah, Zen mentioned something earlier. Yeah, I shaved. I shaved. Sovereignty, you're thinking of becoming a bot? What are you going to do as a bot, Sovereignty? Yeah, Teflon, I mean, some of them probably have businesses built around it, you know? If they're in enough of these live streams and get enough giveaways, you figure, you know, even on the 25K, say it's a 25K take profit trader. Well, no, take profit trader does 50K. So the 50K, even at discounted, is $85. So if they turned around and offered anything cheaper than $85, that's what they profit on the spot. So if they're winning one across multiple streams with these bots that they have 50 accounts on every stream, that's easy money, easy cash, right? Even if they're not a trader. Alan Covert? You're saying I look like Alan Covert? Let's see here. Who's Alan Covert? Every time somebody says a celebrity, it's always somebody different. This is a first for me. So let's see here. Now I look like Alan Covert. Dude, this guy looks like Mel Gibson. A little bit. You think I look like this guy? I mean, I don't know about that. In 51st States, though? I mean, guys, do I look like this guy? I don't know. It's always a different celebrity. Do you really think there's a hidden society where people sell codes? Futures flow. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think there's definitely. I think there's definitely. You know, if you've got a good enough bot that can generate that many accounts and win enough times, yeah, of course. Think about how many giveaways are on these other channels, you know, and on the prop firm channels. Even if you win 2 a day, right? Even if you only win 2 a day on the different channels, you are making great money. If it's a 50K, you know, you're making really, that's $160 for really not doing anything other than having the bot. Are you kidding me? Dude, I swear, guys. I swear. I'm even going to bring it down. I'm even going to bring it down. What are you paying in bot fees? Yeah, I don't know. Unified instead. Do a drawing instead of this game? Would you guys rather I do a drawing or do the marbles race? Press 1 in the chat for yes, a drawing, or press 2 in the chat for marbles. Three. Mino, listen so good. I don't know. We put a lot of work into the marbles races, guys. It would be very difficult. It would be very difficult to get away from that. Do you realize how much work and time has been spent on the production end just to do something, you know, that unique and put on that good of a giveaway? Like, that would be hard to just wash away. That would be very difficult. To coordinate what we do in the marbles races is extremely difficult. I don't think we could get away from it. Like, our stream is actually pretty good in comparison to most. If you notice, like, especially the prop giveaways, when they do them in Discord, when they just drop codes in their Discords, like when Lucid does that, those are immediately, you have zero chance of winning those. Zero. As soon as those are dropped, all of them are swiped up immediately. Zero opportunity. Are you actually kidding me with this? Is it really not going to tag me in? Hey, Joel. How you doing, Joel? Okay, not a huge fan of not running the 5-minute opening range low now. And even more not a fan of not getting tagged in. Like, come on, man. Hey, Moochie, nice. 160. Oh, no music. Sorry, guys. Let me rectify this situation here quick. Let's go. All right, I'm in short, and all of a sudden buyers have regained control on this market. Of course, surging right back through VWAP. Not ideal. Are you kidding me? Guys, I might have to kill this trade early. This is not great. Dude, what are we doing tonight? I'll just take that stop out. At this point, I'll take that stop out. I'm not going to give it any higher than that value area high. My goodness. Dude. Hunted me too. Hunted me. Hunted my stop. Oh my goodness, dude. Brutal. Brutal. I mean, come on, man. What it... The solution is DCA. KW, he's new. He's new. He has one trade. The first time I've seen him comment. So, I'm not going to say anything. He has one trade of sample size to say something, so. Took a trade. It made sense at the time. Didn't work out. It's okay. I'll live. $72 loss. $71 loss. Yeah, oh, 100% will. 100%. No thanks, Theos. I'm good. I'll take my own trades. Appreciate you, though. We're above Friday's value area high. I'm not going to short anywhere above Friday's value area high. Sorry. Not going to happen. Even if it plays out, that's not a trade I want. Shorting everything I own now. Guys, nothing on this channel is financial advice, whether from me or from the chat. No matter who it is. There's always going to be somebody out there that thinks they know it all. There's always going to be one of those people. Thinks they know everything there is to know about the market. I do. I'm here for the entertainment, Tim. Are we listening to all of a sudden? I just heard the music. I'm hearing like 80s hairband music. You're here to win the marbles races. Tony, yeah, gold has been on a tear since late last week. Yeah, as in, I mean, I missed out on the good trade. That last one was kind of just thinking that we were going to go run those lows. And we pumped right back to that value area high from last week. And we're kind of just hanging there now. I mean, this is looking like a long, guys. It's looking like a long. Looking like a long, probably targeting prior day high up there at 540. I don't know that I'm going to take it, though, after the sweepy action that we're getting. So I'm probably done for the night. Recoup the $71. We're back below the buffer now, just slightly. So I'm gonna have to do some work tomorrow on this account. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it there, guys. I'm not gonna dig myself a hole if I'm not you know, I took one crack at it. I missed the two good entries that I wanted. This one didn't grab me in. This one didn't get quite low enough on any kind of bounce. And then the Asia markets opened and dumped, and then we completely retraced. So I'm going to probably call it there. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard for another live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Yeah, this week should be interesting. We finally have OPEX behind us. We do have NVIDIA earnings later on in the week, so it should be an interesting week. Enjoy the rest of your night. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.